Okay, so hey everybody, I'm Finch and Marcy Mauritian, she's on the camera, and we're Freebird Coffee, and this is the first of our connector series for Coming Iowa. Well, Marcy, what should the first question be?
I just want to know, I would like to know, why do you guys love coming?
I like Cummings just because I'm seeing a small town that basically was nothing out there, and all of a sudden I'm getting to be a part of the big development that's out there. So,
But no, truthfully, it's kind of have your cake and eat it too. Best of both worlds, right? So it's small town. It still feels very community driven, small town vibes. But you're right off of I-35, sandwiched between Norwalk and West Des Moines, access to all the services. So it's truly kind of this place where you can have your cake and eat it too.
All right, so you guys have been in Coming for a little while. What have you seen change in Coming since you've been there, and then what do you hope never changes?
well, I went from a gravel road, to two big buildings, and hopefully two more here very soon. And one thing I don't want it to change is to still keep that small town vibe.
When we started Middlebrook, not much had changed in Coming at all, other than the addition of Hy-Vee. And since adding Middlebrook, you've got Wilson's Orchard, you've got all the new housing, new town center, Fry's at the Farm, new businesses. So in 4 years, a tremendous amount has changed. But I'm with Greg. I think, hopefully with all the growth, it still keeps that small town charm. I loved that Greg said, everybody still waves at you. I think it's really cool that everybody kind of knows everybody. It's truly, even though, Diligent's only been involved in Coming for the last, 5-ish years, and Greg only for the last couple years. It's super cool that we know most of the business owners.
I kind of feel like Greg touched on it when he said, people bring his construction guys lunch. That's pretty awesome.
Most of the growth has obviously been transplants. So it's been interesting to see how new Coming residents have kind of adopted old Coming lifestyle, right? And have really embraced this small town lifestyle and getting to know your neighbor. And the number of people who choose to pick up their mail at the post office, it's kind of like when in Rome, do as the Romans do. It's like when in Coming, do as people from Coming do. They're going and enjoying a beer at the Coming Tap and going to the distillery. And as much as they've embraced new businesses in Middlebrook, they've, I think, equally, if not more, embraced kind of the lifestyle that's what brought them to Coming. Greg's already been here for almost 2 years because we have simultaneous buildings that they're working on. But Greg is in Coming probably as much as a Coming resident because, that's...
Like I said, people stop by, say hi, come talk to me,
This is Tim Portson with Diligent, Greg Grace with Butsky Birch. Okay, so hey Eric, it's Finch and Mauritian from Freebird Coffee.
Hi.
So we're moving into the Agri-Hood in probably August. We're gonna have the Freebird Coffee Roastery, and we'll be down the street. And what we're trying to do is launch a connector series where we're just doing some marketing around how old Coming and new Coming is connected. And what has happened in this town before it changed. So the first one is, what first connected you to Coming?
I just started working here at the post office. 5 years. I've
Overall.
worked for 12 years for the post office. I started here, went to St. Charles, and then came back here.
How have you noticed that Coming has changed
A lot of
since you've
growth.
been here over the last 5 years?
A lot of new houses.
New addresses.
More work. They added another route here.
It's just more package volume. What do you hope never changes about Coming based on the things you do like?
The friendly people,
Yeah.
the community.
We just kind of feel like it's got that smaller town feeling.
That's not too far away.
Everything
Pretty close to the
else